cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got our differences, yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain, what's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. We speak, but oh, nothing. We run our separate ways. Do you ever think about me? Or are you busy with someone else? You and I, we got our differences, yet I thought we were more alike than unlike. Months of rain and chest pain, what's the plan? Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Everything is great inside this narrow maze. Everything has lost its taste. Months of rain and chest pain. Heavy breathing, stay insane. Now grab my hand. Months of rain and chest pain. Tell me what's the plan?
All right, guys, you all ready to take care of some swamp mischief? We got some interesting stuff going down. Not only did we finish the little row of houses here, little off camera, but Drew has pretty much, I finished the foliage kind of in the middle of the giant tree section, but Drew did something even cooler behind the tree. Let you guys see that in just a sec. But yeah, this is our little houses that we have now on the, kind of like on the shore over here. And I put this on Twitter today. We thought that this was just going to be a treed up type of shore. Like we were going to, give the space some area to breathe. And then all of a sudden we're like, well, why don't we what if we put some houses here? Or we said like a hotel or an inn on the swamp, or, we kind of just went going back and forth. And I'm like, let me take a stab at it. And I'll see. This is Michelle's right here. The rest of these are my custom, but this one right here, I saw it on the workshop, and I remember I had it from Suyana Zoo. And I just thought it fit perfect right here in our little row of houses. So pretty sought after real estate right here. We'll kind of have to do this as we move further down the swamp. We'll have to have like little enclaves. But of course, I don't know how much noise Herman would be making over here, like cutting boats in half and, sawing things. But, you just got to put up with it. But yes, look what I got done yesterday. Yeah, put a for sale sign up. That's what Drew said. Drew said, you need to put something on this like welcome the new neighbors, or something about alligator neighbor or something. Makes for a great funeral home. Remember last week we did this, the Hardened Salvage and Mortuary. So this is where boats and maybe you come to die. No trespassers. Go on now. Get. But yes, you're watching my Jurassic World Evolution stream? Uh-oh. We got to get back on there too. May have to do that tomorrow. Let you all see that Ceratosaurus. I think that's how you all said we're supposed to call it. We have to give a big shout out to Lion Rider for making us our Neverglades sign. Lion Rider and Bold are our absolute go-tos. Go on, get. But check this out, y'all. Look at all of this foliage work I was able to pull off in front of Drew's massive tree. Did this not come out cool? The one thing that I was thinking, that I went in to design this with is, we couldn't have any big giant trees just sticking up right in the middle of the shit. Like that's the whole point, is to kind of be enveloped when you first walk in here, when you're coming in on the path, and not have your eye taken away by, any kind of big tree. So all of that played on the right side and the left side, and then we just have our path going right down the middle. And I thought it would be cool. I brought in like these kind of like muddy, sunk down, kind of like concrete pillars to help hold the path up. And then I tried to make the railroad track kind of scody, a little overgrown. But yeah, you would be, let me hit T here real quick. So basically you would be coming in on the path with a really unobstructed view of the big tree. So that was my whole thought process when you all were watching Drew's stream. And I just thought, we've got to do some low-level foliage theming for this. So I've got the mist. I even brought in some pieces from the Avatar. Remember my floating mountain from Suyana? Got a little stream right here with a small waterfall. I brought in my Jeep Safari because Drew said we needed like a trade depot for the treeple, the people of the giant tree. And I just thought that fit perfect right here to to where they could come up, drop supplies off, reload up. And yes, I told Drew, I said, I've got my first kind of smaller waterfall feature in at the base of the tree. And he's like, yes. So yeah, we thought you guys would like this, but you are about to crap your pants. Look what Drew decided to put in behind the tree. We have a mine back here that hauls this weird blue mineral type crystal out of the depths of underneath this tree. And look, he's got the mine carts coming out. Is this not badass? So we still have a little bit of work to do back here, but the mine is really coming along. Like, Drew is showing his ass. Is he not? This is just incredible, incredible theming. And you have the little mine carts coming out. And it actually hooks up with the regular, what's going to be the regular line. So we'll have all that themed coming out of here. So we were thinking like the creatures or the people of the dark swamp do something with those crystals that only come out from underneath the massive tree. Look, I found these little buggies on the workshop. I brought these little swamp buggies in as almost like a little part of an adventure tour over here. So I thought that turned out awesome. What's up, Basic Builder? Miss Queen's here. Oh, Miss Queen, I literally, like 30 minutes ago, just picked out your personalized card. I am sending you and Mr. Herman Harden III. I just picked you all out some thank you cards. So probably get those sent out tomorrow-ish. And they've got to make their way southeast or southwest, excuse me, to you're all in Herman's way. So be on the lookout for those maybe this weekend, towards the end of the week. There's Bold. Speaking of panty dropper moment. Bold, check this out. I have foliaged up all of in the front of Drew's giant tree. So yes, we have, was telling them, wanted to keep the sight lines really low. Didn't want to take anything from his tree. So I worked on this path as well, kind of coming through here. So even when you kind of start rounding the corner here, you see it. And then I just put this fencing up because you would obviously make your way up on the path. But this is like, this is the shot. And Bold, check this out. I snuck in a waterfall on Drew. He wasn't too upset. I also put in I brought in some extra foliage, kind of made it rise up the base of the tree right there. Thought that worked out pretty cool. And we've just got some fog going on. We've got some thick foliage. TAF. Oh yeah, Bold, check this out. Drew started working on a mine that's under the tree. So there is all kinds of weird shit going on back here. And it even has the mine carts coming out. Hey, thanks, Toves. So nothing back here yet, but that is where the train is going to kind of bring its course back to the kind of like our little swamp jungle area here. Weren't those butterflies he put in a nice touch? So this is kind of like the... I even added some lighting down here to kind of play off of Drew's lighting up on the tree. That is just creepy cool, isn't it? Hell yeah. Hey, see you, Basic Builder. Happy birthday to your son. Tilly Best Dan Wolf said happy birthday. So yeah, this is just... I think even Drew and I, at first, we were kind of like, is this going to happen? Do we scrap it? Oh, hell, look, there's the moon. Hold on, I got to get Drew a shot of the moon and his light. Oh, hold on, let me let the cloud go by. Come on, clouds. It looks so magical. Excuse me while I change my zoo panties. Damn. Oh yeah, we'll look at the mine at night. I actually have it kind of cloudy right now. Hold on. If that would just go on. There we go. Photo mode. And depth of field. I need you to go away. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Got to send that to Drew later. All right, let's see what the mine looks like at night. Screenshot moment. Oh, hell. This is all kinds of jungly, spooky, creepy back here. I love the detail of the mine carts kind of coming out of there with the crystal. And he's not done with this yet either. So yes, I know that for some of you all, we may have got a little hyper fantasy, but I mean, really, it was kind of one of those things where the idea sounded so cool, we had to execute it. Like we just had to see, you know. Oh, Bold, look here. This is my new, we have the shoreline is good to go now. I've got all new tenants. And we've got the houses placed in now. They all have their own little private docks. Didn't that turn out cool? Just this whole little area by Herman's. Dwarfs carting the gems, yeah. There are cursed artifacts in this mine, for sure. We love the fantasy. Drew doesn't want me to finish this house. He's like, dude, you need to leave that like that and maybe do some little Easter eggs every once in a while, like maybe put a piece of roof on. But I'm thinking that is going to stay as like our construction house. Oh, if you guys didn't catch this, or if you're newer, Bold did us some custom signage work here. So we have this one that kind of takes you back into the giant tree, that part of the Treble community back there. But then we also have the main sign right when you first come into the preserve. So badass. Those are so cute. Where are the Airbnb listings for these places? Yes, Chungus was created with from a magical gemstone mine leak. But yeah, we are just having there's P-Blade's Murder Shack. Sumi's mail. Sumi mail room. Just give you all a quick overview. Then what we're going to start on, the mischief for tonight is Masked Bandits Dump. That is what we're going to work on. And I'm going to steal an idea for, yes, I saw that shirt. That was hilarious. Like, you know how some people, they'll say LOL, but they're like just barely even smirking. Like, no, I literally laughed out loud when I saw that shirt, the TAF shirt. We got Savannah's Grocery. We've got Aunt Crispy's Antiques. William H Cigars. We've got Claire's Dockside Diner. If you're new, this is Mel's Marine Paint Shop. Got that set up. We have got Linda Brews. So this is Linda's Brewery right there. Down here, we've got Heather G's Crawfish Shack. Silver Fox Cannery, established 1902. And then, of course, we've got Bold's Landing. This was the first building that we worked on. Really, really cool. And we absolutely cannot forget about the MS Queen. This is the one where Drew just blew all of our panties off collectively. So, pants were shat that day. William H. Cigars. This is our newest little area. We haven't messed with too much. This is Peg Legs Pie. It's like the little pirate, Thieves Guild type area, if you will. And TIFF 100s got the whole, like the little pirate facade off of her workshop. Absolutely incredible. This is Race Car's little Wicked Race Car shop. We got to get him a custom sign up here. This was something I thought I was going to run by Drew. He ended up liking it. I thought it would be pretty cool to have some little areas of the zoo that has the glass path you walk over. So there could be a gator swimming under this, fish, beavers, whatever. But I thought that would be pretty cool. What's up, Spicy Beans? And then Drew took this little build. This is a kind of like his iteration of like the big mine, the Ansberg mine. So that was really, really cool. Kind of transitioning right past the MS Queen, which is like a casino barge, actually. So you can go in there and get your gamble on. Now, there are a couple people that are banned. William, I didn't ask questions, but William and Herman are, in fact, banned from the casino. Bold was banned, and then it was retracted. So she got back on the good list. May have had something to do with those signs. But then you kind of move on into the next area of the swamp. And this is kind of like my little makeshift drawbridge. So we thought when we put that path in, the one thing I said, Drew, I'm like, Drew, you dick. How are the barges and the boats going to get through here if you have the path down at like 2 millimeters? And then he come up with the idea of, we need a drawbridge. And Drew had this really, really cool concept art figured out, but it was very, very complicated. Like, it was going to come way up here and kind of connect back into this building and all of this. So I'm like, when he gave me the park back one day, I kind of put this chain and this thing together, and I was like, Drew, hear me out. Go in there and look and tell me if you think this more kind of watered down swamp drawbridge would work. And he came in and loved it, and we left it. So that leaves us with coming across here. You've got your train station. And like I said before, the awesome Neverglades sign by Lion Rider. Lion Rider, check this out. I come in and did all of the foliage work in front of Drew's massive tree. This is kind of what I got done after you all were done with Drew's stream, I believe, on Sunday, right? Yes, he passed me back the file on Sunday, and since I had already streamed Jurassic World that day, we just decided to let me have the zoo, and I just come in and totally just went ham on the whole front of the tree presentation area. We got Lion Riders. We got your eagle up here too. And I was telling them I found these buggies on the workshop. They're like swamp buggies. They were just absolutely too awesome not to bring in here. So they're ready. So yeah, that is our new kind of like our new presentation area going into the giant tree where the treebles live. Oh, real quick too. Hey, what's up, Space? Look at this, Lion Rider. Drew has started a mine inside the base of the tree. So who knows what kind of nefarious stuff is going on there. And he even has the little mine carts coming out. Oh, you guys want to take your guesses, see how many pieces this is so far? We can do that. Go ahead and get your guesses in. We'll do it in like 20 seconds. Let me make sure Drew has not insulted me on Discord. No, technically he hasn't, so that's good. Silver Fox is saying 80,000, 80K. Herman's thinking 15,000. Race Car's thinking 150. 85,000, 30,000. Sumi's thinking 5,000. Williams locked in at 65. Cybers 21,000. All right, let's see this. Beyond Wolf Nature Preserve, so far, Miss Queen 40,000 is not under 10,000. 9,481 pieces. Not as bad as you all thought. Drew and I are pretty thrifty when it comes to piece count. That's me in a nutshell. I make things look like they have more pieces than they actually do. You guys should know that about me by now. That is true. Like a lot of these pieces, like when they count them as pieces, they're groups. So, it's more than 9,481, but, definitely not like 50,000 like, we thought it could be. Thought it could be. So, Sumi, you were pretty close. See what Michelle's... see, Michelle's house is 126, just that house. My house is not fully grouped. Let's see what Drew's is. Drew's Ansberg's 505. See, it's like Bold says, it's kind of hard to judge on mine because I don't build on grid. Claire's 423. How much is the tree village? About 500 without, with the butterflies counted. Unless this is grouped. But even still, if you kind of look at those and you kind of start adding them up, you're still not looking at like 30,000 individual pieces, I wouldn't think. Just Gordon said, my boat alone is 4,000. That's why every time we click on it, the game shits its pants. Goron. Whoops, let me get this little guy out of here. We got to get down to business. We've kind of flown around here a lot, haven't we? Look, if I just get near Goran's boat, the game starts freezing up. That's a big boat. Did you still want the waterbird heron crane style thing? Yeah, we could. I would definitely use it. I'm stealing your wall idea. As a matter of fact, we're going to do that probably right now. Go over this, huh? So what I want to do, matter of fact, hold on. We're going to do a Drew field trip. Let me show you all the concept for this. Because it is by our resident doofus, Goran here. Showed this on Reddit today, or maybe yesterday. And I was like, I am absolutely stealing that wall. That is going to be what leads into Mass Bandit's dump wall. So hold on, let me go get you all this picture here. Planet Zoo. Dang, Planet Zoo's Reddit's almost up to 60,000 members. I'm sure this post is still up near the top here. Yeah, here it is. Let me show you what he has been up to here. Save that. And I'm going to show you, we're going to try to emulate this wall. Here we go. Check this out, guys. Is that not awesome? Like, that's almost like a carbon copy of that, what he found in real life. Is there a subreddit just for Beyond Wolf? So that is going to be pretty cool. But my gate's going to need to be bigger. I'm going to do the gate bigger because obviously masked his barge has to get in and out. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to try to mess with. I just love that like cobbled rock look. So it may end up looking like poo, but hopefully not. So we kind of just need... what's that big giant... is there anything here that they just call it a gate? Like, what's that actual zoo gate? I can probably hide it. I'm thinking of that big giant green gate that I think is recolorable. You guys remember what that's actually called? I thought it was part of the New World. Oh, that's a good tip. It's from the classic set. Like I said, Frontier calls things weird sometimes. Little soggy Brits. Classic metal archway. I don't know if I can junk that up enough. Still not big enough for his barge to come through, but I could do it with the regular gates. So these will kind of hover right over the water. There we go. Because Iron Gate was too easy. And now Goran said he actually used the plaster wall as kind of like a base. And then we'll attach the little stones here. I guess any wall probably would do, but the plaster wall kind of... That'll probably work. So don't use the new temple pieces. Gotcha. Then I could probably finish that off with regular rock over that way. This is just kind of like to keep people out of his dump, you know, like keep out of this area. Okay, now let me see what he has tried to use here. So you pretty much went ham on this piece and flipping it, moving it, throwing in this piece. I like it. I like it a lot. Whoa, 2 orange. Oh wait, I didn't get you all any music going, did I? You're just, like usual, a bunch of weirdos sitting here listening to me breathing. Let's see. I still didn't get my swamp soundtrack together yet. We've got to get on that. There we go. Okay. And I like how Goran's up at the top. There's some land. Like I'm not doing that here, but there's a piece of like peninsula, like that separate, like that's up here. So I think I'm going to fake that, and I am definitely going to make that happen as well. And the cool thing about this wall is we don't have to be like extremely neat with it. We can get kind of goofy with it. Add in some grays here in a minute, maybe some browns. Like the Cleveland Brown. The Cleveland Browns go to the Super Bowl this year and the Titans don't. The Titans didn't. I will never watch the Titans again. You know, Goran's probably going to be like, it took me like 8 days to build that wall, and Estan built it in like 48 minutes. You kind of gave me a head start with the idea, though. You all know I don't play around very long, do I? Like, we chatter a little bit, but we got work to do. Yeah, the Browns go to the Super Bowl. Nobody's allowed to be there to see it. Did it really happen, Brown? Did it really happen, Cleveland? Oh, we can leave that the natural brown. That's kind of what we were wanting to do anyway. Nice. Very nice. Heather, should I be cheeky though and like when this wall is done, like how we want it, just copy it and use it right here? I think that's what we'll probably do so we can really get to working on his shop and stuff back there. Oh yeah, the college championships tonight, isn't it? I forgot about that. I really do not keep up with. I barely keep up with NFL or any of that nowadays, much less like college football, especially like when Tennessee's not in it or will ever be in it again. Nah. Savannah Banana. Savannah's going to message me. She's going to be like, have you just let Poison Blade keep Suyana Zoo like forever now? Or... Let's go Clemson. Oh, y'all want some darker browns. Odd, but okay. P-Blade is killing Savannah's chances of building in Suyana this year. You go wrangle it back from him, Savannah. Whoops. This is looking saucy. I just might if he doesn't hurry his ass up. Watch me get it back and it still crashes on me. See you, William. Masked definitely doesn't, he doesn't just want anybody just rolling up in his place, does he? Probably doesn't have the proper permits, or he's like burning tires or something back here. Something nefarious. There we go. That's about enough. And whoops. Swamp doesn't believe in permits. Yeah, because Goran's had like a little, there was a little piece of land up here kind of on his wall. Little piece of land with some, you guys know I love that one. I know it's a desert grass, but I love it. This stuff. I love it. Let's see. Still got to make it kind of swampy, though. Can't do all of that. Herman's place would flunk. Yeah, Herman absolutely did not get any permits. Let's see, do I have... I've got the two-sided one in my favorites. Okay. That'll work. There are bandits and murderers running this. Yes. Think they're worried about permits? Kind of looks a little mass bandit shady kind of wall, doesn't it? I mean, not up to Goran's standards, but we also don't have like 4 hours to sit here working on one rock wall either. It's kind of the issue. Okay. Field trip time for this wall. Whoops. Oh, is it not collecting those? They're their own group, aren't they? Did that collect them? There we go. I think that may have. There we go. You know what? I probably want to leave the... I'm going to leave the gate open on this, though. Wouldn't that be cooler? To kind of have mass gates open? Sort of. Have to put some kind of gate system support right there or something. Need some skeletons among the trash? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get this in place. Sunken graveyard? That sounds spooky. Oh, Drew and I, we forgot to mention, we got to get the Among Us stuff figured out if we're going to play it with Bold or whatever. We had not talked about that. Don't forget Friday, or excuse me, I think Drew said Saturday at 7. Let me check his message. Remember, Saturday at 7, we're doing the Trimmers watch party. Let me go back to his message. Okay, he told me to shut the hell up there. He said my dad was my uncle there. My mom and my sister are the same person. Ah, here it is. He said... send me a thumbnail and I'll schedule Trimmers for this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So yes, be on the lookout. We're going to do us a watch party, I think on Drew's channel first. I think on Drew's channel first. So we'll be on there chatting with you guys and all that, and watch Tremors. We'll do a little countdown and click play, because remember, we can't really play the movie on YouTube. But if you don't have YouTube, if you don't have Tremors, you can rent it on YouTube for like $3. So, you know. Oh, Jesus. Mass Bandit's here. We're trying to build him a dump here, and he wants to see the magical tree. Trash. Check this out, our little raccoon friend. Drew did the massive tree, and then he brought me in to sweep up and do the foliage work. And we have butterflies. These are the tree bull. They live up in the massive tree. That's one magic ass tree. Oh, that ain't all. Check out the mine that Drew started building back here. It's like all Lord of the Rings like creepy. So yes, they are mining these blue kind of stones out of the base of this tree, and they're taking them over to the dark swamp. And like Drew was telling me the story, kind of like we can do something where like the dark swamp and these really creepy people over here use those stones. The dark swamp will be Lord of the Rings. So yeah, that's our really, really heavy foray of fantasy. I love how this absolutely has nothing to do with the Main Street area. That is true. Hey, we separated it enough. Oh, look. We've got houses are finished now. You can put in a bid. Yeah, I don't know, because, the Neverglades technically are supposed to be like the dark swamp area, but with the tree is more like magical type. I don't look at this tree and see dark magic or dark swamp. So technically the dark swamp is out here on its own island. I'll give you 2 crates of crawdads for one of them buttes. $5 billion Planet Zoo bucks. Mast, we're giving your trash barge a home this evening. And Steve. Oh yeah, and I didn't show Mast at night here. This place really becomes magical when the sun goes down. I'm all out of marbles. Drew even let me sneak in a waterfall here. I'm like, listen, if you're building a giant ass tree where thousands of tribal people live, I can build a waterfall down here. And if not, I quit. Then what the hell are you going to do? Make a decision, Drew. Drusif. You wonder, like, these people, like, back here in the swamp, what the hell all them tree people doing over there with their fancy lights? How do we get over there? I don't even have food. Damn tree people. We do need more waterfalls, though. Tree people. Tree people. They're gambling all their money away over here at Miss Queen's casino barge. I guarantee they be up to no good. They're pulling shit out of that tree you don't want to mess with. You're going to end up killed. No, that is a pretty imposing structure. Drew is just continuously like flooring me here. Here's the witch's house. She's got all kinds of nefarious stuff going on over here. Watch your eyes, folks. We got to get back to work. Swamp hag for the win. Tree people. Remember that on South Park? Crab people. Crab people. Mass Bandit's dump is going to occupy a... not a creepy section of swamp, but, you know, kind of like before you start heading back towards the dark waters. You know. Mass don't want people back here messing in his stuff. Go on now. Go on now. Get. $1:22 a.m. on you? Ew. Ewy. Yeah, Mass Bandit and Harden kind of get into like trash bidding wars sometimes. I saw that bike first. That there dirt box mines. Get. Well, the raccoons are, yeah, they're like the raccoons are kind of going to be beside your dump, but it's going to look like they're kind of like a part of it, I think. That's how we'll kind of figure that out. We got to make it look like the raccoons are just kind of beside you, kind of digging through the trash and whatever you've hauled in that day. You know. That is what we're going for. And then your dump is kind of like at the head of this little creek area. Put dingoes in the dump. That is a good idea. Now his barge wouldn't actually, well, maybe if it was opened up all the way, so we'll pretend like mast barge can get through there. Can't forget a barbecue. Yeah, we'll have to put a barbecue smoker in here. A little too clean. Little too clean. Barrel, barrel, down, down. Mortal Wombat. It's going to be massed big tire pile here that he probably illegally burns. There's going to be a civil war in this town. I just know it. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom. No lawmen around these parts. Mass probably gets a bunch of complaints on him every week. He's not getting rid of the garbage. He's just letting it pile up. Matt's like, y'all, mind your own damn business. Yep, that's the start of Mask's little tire collection here. One man's trash is another one's treasure. This is true. And Mask is very protective of his trash. Kind of like Harden in a way. Broken down cars, yeah. There we go. Yeah, we'll have to have Drew come up with the actual raccoon habitat back here. Drew will come up with some kind of cool habitat. Because we got to see those guys wandering around back here. Oh, Callie, actually we do. Its name is Chungus. We don't have any of that. We don't have any of them loose right now. But yes, we have thought of that. We thought we got to have one super big gator. And he is Chungus. Chungus. Oh, Sumi said to put a little torch down in here and some smoke, like he's like illegally burning these tires or something. You know, Mass doesn't care. Huh, smells rural. One day, American alligators will be officially added. Might be able to hang some car parts from those or something. Let's see where my little truck is. I think it's in props. Yeah. We're going to give Mass some equipment. Run this dump properly. Put the fuel out here like right by the burning tires. Oh, come on. Come on now. Safety has never been too much of Mass concern. Shrug Bandit. Wonder if I should push that back up in that corner, like where that's where he'll go to fuel at. Kind of over here in front of the cars. There you go. Pull the barge up in there and fuel it. Fuel. Mass like doesn't really pay for fuel. He just goes and like siphons it out of Herman's tanks. Oh yeah, those these backstage. Let me double check. Our backstage vehicles are by none other than Peters. So Peteruhrs. Peters. See if he's got anything new while we're in here. Oh hell, he has animal transport crates, warehouse props, office props, backstage, the backstage vehicles. Oh yeah, he's got a bunch. Mechanics workshop, backstage. He's got a food and logistics center. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. This little fella has got some nice stuff. Alright, we got him that. Park his trailer somewhere. Poison Blade, do you ever find time to sleep? Oh wait, I let your all's tunes die out, didn't I? There we go. Bum, 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 down, down, down. Okay. See you, Zebras. Yes, I believe he did. I believe Lion Rider did use the... I believe he used the red pandas for the raccoons. I want to say he did. Oh yeah, Poison Blade, you're fine. We are, I mean, Simply Savannah may kill you, but we are knee deep into some swamp mischief right now. Red Panda. Sounds good. We can make it this, like this is masked bicycle haul. Random bike parts and such. And boats, of course. That we do not know if he's nefariously confiscated from the river. He's got like a whole enterprise over here. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, can confirm. Confiscation was nefarious in nature. You're only in trouble if you get caught. Can you roll me a deception check, please? Or get caught. Go on now. Mass probably just robbed these poor campers. 12 deception. Okay, you make away with their canoe, but they're probably going to call the police when they get back to town. What a great story Mask gets. Uh-oh, Lion Rider's working on me a trash pile. We want this to be no mistake that this is the swamp dump. Look at this little blueprint I found. It's really pretty. It's like a water pot flower fountain. Isn't that cool? It's like a little walk under. Thought it was cool. Ooh, we got this off the workshop too. This is like a little mechanic's place. Gotta use this over here at Masked. Kind of like one of his little side buildings. Mast is going to occupy a pretty good spot over here. Look, we could even have the raccoons inside there. But the thing is, there's not a lot going on over here. Like we don't really have any houses or anything yet. So it kind of looks blank. And now at least Mass Dump will give a little bit of life over here. This is the same, like the guy that did this. If you look him up, Peter, this is his stuff too. The same guy with the vehicles. I have this problem where I keep buying sets of dice. I can't even use them because of social distancing. All our D&D sessions are online, but dice pretty. Yeah, me too. I bought a bunch of dice and I'm like, well, we kind of use beyond D&D, but you know, still cool. Bum, 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 bum. I think I'm going to confiscate a part of Herman's dock for the junkyard as well. Yes, yes. Gonna leave this out here because I just love how it sets, but let's just see. Let's see, please. You know, it'd be a little tight, but he could get up in there. He could get up in there. Down. So we could take that path out that way. Seeing all this junk makes me just want a clutter pack. No sets or anything, just small clutter and junk. Yep. Hey, thank you, Sumi. Yeah, this is coming along. This is kind of have to figure out what I'm going to do for Mask's main building. But as far as what I had in my head, this is like a really good start of what I was envisioning. Kelly says, how much longer is the stream? Probably going to wrap up in about 15 minutes. Then we'll... Drew doesn't stream tomorrow either, so I will probably have this again tomorrow night. Then Drew has it again on Wednesday, so we will stream some Jurassic World Evolution Wednesday night when I get home. Go on, get now. Yeah, Drew, how was dinner? Probably went to McDonald's. Oh, it was wonderful. We had a very, very nice dinner. Very exquisite. Went to a really fancy place. Oh, hold on a minute. We'll check in a second. Lion Rider just sent us over a trash pile. Trash attracts trash. The most exquisite chicken nuggets money can buy. Callie's calamari. Well, Drew just kind of points and clicks and tells me who gets what. So Drew may be able to come up with you some building in here. We got a lot of building to go. Well, we can find you something. Something. But it's kind of spontaneous. You never know when we're going to name something after you. And we could start to name something after you and you totally not get that, and we come up with something even better for you. Like Masked Bandit wasn't supposed to be a steaming pile of trash. He was supposed to have his own bathhouse. Oh, hold on. I got to go check my DM Discord, or my Discord DM for Lion Rider's trash pile. Let me see what this fella has done. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let me see if I can grab that. Oh, that test heron looks cool too. Let's see. Okay, Nicholas Lion Rider. Okay. Okay, subscribe, please. Yes, trash pile. A pile of trash. 2 unique visitors. Me and Lion Rider. Callie's Cougar Cave. Huh? Callie's Cougar Den. All right, let me see. Here's Lion Riders. Trash. Ha! Bow, 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 down. Dear, dear. Ah, yeah, we could do that too. Just start grabbing up the pile. You know, we could say Mast owns all the way over here to the creek edge. I think that'll work. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Don't want anybody in here looking at his stuff. Get off my land. Herman over here trying to steal parts from him. Go on now. Thank you, Lion Rider. This is a big-ass help. It's Lion Rider's just like Bold. When we need something, it's quick. Like, you don't have to wait around on his ass for 2-3 days. If he tells you, that is one big pile of trash. Mask is getting a ton of property. We have to. Mask is kind of a big figure in our lives now with the whole D&D thing. Isn't it weird? Mask just went from like some dude that builds cool things and was like one of the head of Bro Nation and, yeah, Mask, he's cool, yeah, whatever. To like now he's like a part of our lives. Nah, Mask is a good buddy of mine, good friend of mine. And I do not have a lot of real life friends. I'm telling you, mod in some Roddies or Dobermans. Wow, that pile of trash looks exactly like me. Oh, wait, we got to go steal a boat or two from Herman. See, Herman's more in the boat business, not necessarily the trash business. I mean, Herman won't turn down trash, but that's not really his MO, really. Whereas old Mast over here is like creating an enterprise of trash. Ah, baseball field. Hell yeah. So the kids can like jump over here and try to play, sneak in on Mast. Good call, Drew. Boom, 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 boom. Give us our ball back. Got to get rid of his boat for now. Just Goran's boat's like 3,000 pieces. My little shit stain boat's like 46. Where should I build the baseball field at? Right over here? You're going to need the Croc Tower. I built that in Planet Coaster way back in the day. The Croc Tower. Had to do it out of terrain. Boom, 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 boom. You're out. Oh, what the hell do you want, Drew? Damn it. Oh, yeah, that may be cool. Kind of like the old buildings and ships and stuff around it. Are those bases 90 feet apart? I doubt it. And the pitcher's mound's a little off, but... Come on, it's a dump baseball field. Actually, the picture Drew just showed me, there won't really be any grass at all. If we're going the hook route. There won't be any grass at all. Run home, Jack! Run home, Jack! Good form, Jack. Good form. You're a bad man! What would the world be like without Captain Hook? Not the best movie if you want to revisit it as an adult. Down, 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 down. 2.5-hour movie that takes 2 hours for Peter Pan to show up. Oh, Master, you'll have to stop by if you get a chance on Saturday and watch Tremors with us. Stampede, Earl! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! I'm gonna stampede up your ass. I was in a stampede once. 300 head heading for hell or high water. How many constitutes a stampede, Earl? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Go on, get. That would sell like hotcakes around here. They would, like around here, they wouldn't even have to know that that was from Trimmers. They would just read that and be like, yeah, go on now, get. Well, my little Dorcases, I think I am about to the end of not providing very good entertainment for you all this evening. I am going to go ahead and retire here in a minute and maybe let Drew take a stab at this baseball field tomorrow or whatever. And we'll get back at this tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow we'll be back. Drew will have the park during the day. And I will stream it tomorrow evening. And then Wednesday, Drew will stream probably about 1 or 2, probably 2 Eastern time. And then, so Drew will get your Planet Zoo fix in on Wednesday. I will take us back to Jurassic World Evolution and see if we can get us a carnivore. And when I come back tomorrow, Drew's going to mess with the baseball field, and I will mess with a custom Mass Bandit shop. We got to get him some kind of custom dump shop up here. So yes, please don't forget to hit the like button. This was a garbage build, as usual. And I think it's coming out pretty killer. Wow, he does have a massive spot in the swamp, but you know, this is a lot going on here. This would be a lot of trash. Sounds funsies. So yes, you guys, I will play my little outro so you all can tell each other bye in a respectable amount of time. I love having that outro now because I hated just cutting out on you guys like when I was done talking. So now you guys have a few minutes, like 5 minutes, to decompress and tell everybody bye until tomorrow. Because I have a massive place in your heart. Does anyone want to try Among Us with me? Yes, we will do that too. Maybe we can try that with Bold on Thursday or something. You want to do that, Drew? If you're still here, like, I know you're going to be streaming Wednesday, Thursday, but maybe you could come back in the evening and we could try to stream some Among Us with Bold. But yeah, we'll get that figured out. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'll catch you all tomorrow, probably same time-ish either, but probably between 6:30, 7-ish. And yeah, you guys have a good evening. Talk to you later.